Hey y'all, I know I said I wouldn't be back, but it's now 6:49 p.m. and I'm 37 years old. Remember how I told you society likes to treat me like a punished child with no rights? Well, I know I'm a Christian and everything too, but so when we were little, you know how, I don't know if it's a Louisiana thing or a New Orleans thing. Sometimes, they'll give kids alcohol. So when we were little, the foster dad, Al, more than once, I guess we used to ask him, we didn't know no better. And we didn't know any better. And so, we asked him for some, he used to like to drink Jack Daniel's whiskey. I don't even know if they make Jack Daniel's whiskey, anymore. So, I remember in 2006, the foster niece, Alex, asked the foster sister, Shelly, which is her mom, like Shelly was drinking some champagne and Alex asked for some. And Alex was 5 years old, and the foster sister Shelly gave her some champagne. But I remember the foster nephew Kyle, I don't remember who it was when he was a baby. He was about a year old, and I heard that, I don't know who it was, got him drunk off of liquor. And then I heard that, I don't know if it happened once or more than once, but I do not remember this at all. The foster mom and her daughters, April and Shelly and them, were gossiping and discussing about when me and my twin sister were 2 years old or something like that. And they said, I don't know what alcoholic drink, they said that they got us drunk off of this whatever alcoholic drink. And they said that, they got us drunk. And then they said that we were 2 years old and drunk and dancing on the table at some wedding reception or some party or something like that. But I don't remember any bit of it. But I think I saw some pictures of the event and the foster sisters. They were wearing pink dresses or something. But I remember, I don't know who it was in the foster family bragged about getting one of the dogs drunk. I don't remember which one of the dogs it was that they got the dog drunk and bragged about it. So, and we were 4 years old, and the foster dad, Al, used to let us drive sitting on his lap. So then I become an adult. And, the foster mom telling me I got no business driving. Well, she was telling me that before, I became an adult, that I had no business driving. I don't have the sense to drive a car. I don't have the mentality to drive a car. And people still to this day use it against me. And, make it like I don't have the mentality or the mindset, or I shouldn't have any business driving. And I get mad every time the gang stalking perps deliberately try to run over me with their cars. And y'all still say that. If they purposely drive down the wrong direction of the street, or they drive with no headlights at night, brighten their lights during the day, trying to purposely speed on purpose and trying to run us over, they ought to be they're the ones who's intentionally dangerous on the road. And, excuse me. I remember, that sounds like a different video, but the foster mom had she used to have alcoholic drinks and stuff. She used to drink beer sometimes. But one time I was over 21. And there was a talk or a conversation about me drinking alcohol. And the foster mom said with an attitude, "You can't drink." And I'm wondering, why not? I'm the legal age. And, you know, the biological family think they have the authority to dictate that I should not be allowed to drink alcohol. You know, and the biological brother, Sean, they allow him to drink alcohol, you know, but Mark tried to tell the biological brother, Mark would drink alcoholic drink like a beer or something and go and immediately go get in the car and drive and then tell me that, you know, treat me like I'm not allowed to drink. But you drinking and driving. A lot of my family members are alcoholics, biological family, and they drive. They have no problem with driving with alcohol in their system. And I don't know how they never get pulled over or never get into car wrecks throughout the years. You know, but I'm just, you know, saying they treat me like a punished child with no rights to be normal, but then they condemn me for not being normal. You know, so, let's see. I'm kind of scared to do this, but I remember one time the foster mom got drunk at a casino. And we were in 9th grade, 14 years old, and it was a few months after the foster grandma, her biological mom, passed away. So, you know, I guess she was trying to reminisce on the times when they used to go to Boomtown Casino. I don't remember what city on the West Bank that's at Boomtown Casino in New Orleans, West Bank. And, you know, they used to go gamble together. And so then it was after a few months after the foster grandma passed away, and then I heard that a fake IDMR cult member named Kevin Gujas supposedly got the foster mom drunk, and I heard that I don't know if she got banned from or if she voluntarily left the casino or left the boat. I don't remember the whole story, but all I remember was in the middle of the night. And it was the middle of the night, and all I overheard was a drunk like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck April, and fuck Terry, and fuck Shelly, or whatever she said. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And it was like loud, like the foster mom and the foster sister April got into a heated argument. And so the foster mom, they had some exchange of words, and then the foster mom went upstairs, and so she said, the foster sister April, like, was still downstairs, and she yelled, you probably went around, going around drinking everybody drink. So, you know, I wonder what the hell is going on here, you know. So anyway, I kind of remember what Jack Daniel's whiskey tasted like when I was little, but I don't fluently remember what it tastes like. But, you know, and where I work at, you know, I just clean the bathrooms, cleaning up after drunk people. But it was my senior year in high school, and for graduation, I talked about on my Target About a Psych World main channel about, you know, my graduation experience. And I went to a graduation party that night. The foster mom didn't let me go to anybody else's graduation party except this fake IDMR cult member. She only allowed me to go to his graduation party, and his party was the same night of my graduation. And the next day, I didn't even get a real party because they figured out I burned my bridges and was punished, and so they punished me with just some freaking ass nothing but potato salad and ribs, and nobody really came over. There was no celebration. I got cussed out on the day I graduated from Mr. Freddie from that Kraft family. So anyway, sorry for the mucus. Excuse me, I had been sick for a couple of days. No, I wish I didn't have this mucus. But anyway, I blew my nose as much as I could, you know. So anyway, when it was the day after I graduated, you know, and the foster mom she ignorantly laughed about me having diarrhea, and she said, "Huh, you probably had alcohol." And then I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like, and she said that red punch that was at the party got that the red punch probably got spiked. I mean, the foster mom was like, "You had alcohol," and she was shitting on the toilet and telling me, "You had alcohol." You know, and I was wondering, why did I have diarrhea? And I usually do not drink. I don't drink, and so I may have sampled beer when I was a little kid, but I don't remember what it tastes like. And so when I was my my freshman year of college, I tried to ask this guy, what does beer taste like? And he said it just tastes like liquid bread. And I'm like, what? So I really don't remember what beer tastes like. But hey, they had some free beer, and I'm 37 years old. I do not drink. But I just want to, they said rice and barley malt that it comes from, But, choices, hops, and I just want to take a little sample. And in the biological sister Ramona, when Mark, they had that one of those family events with the biological family, the mentally slow, crazy biological family, and Ramona, what she did was when I was trying to ask about drinking alcohol or drinking beer and curious about the flavor of what it tastes like, because in the Bible, like the biological brother Pete is an alcoholic, and no, he's not. I don't think he's a gambling addict, but he's definitely an alcoholic. And he tried to justify drinking alcohol by trying to say Jesus drank wine, but I heard that the Christians say that that's not wine. I mean, the King James translation is not actual alcoholic wine to take, but it's actually like vinegar. Like when Jesus said, "Take some wine for thy tummy's sake," or something like that, But I don't want this to affect my sleep, so that's why I just want to sample like a little sip just to see what it tastes like, out of curiosity. And they had some wine down there too, but they were about to close. It is 7:02 now, so they were about to close. They had like beer, wine, cheese, and I had just found out about it. And I'm like, if I would have known that they had like snacks downstairs, I would have had the crackers and cheese and call it dinner rather than getting me some food. Well, I already got my food and didn't find out till after. So I got a little bit of the snacks, and I just wanted to try the beer. But what Ramona tried to do is, with a deceitful looking smile on her face, it looked like she just wanted to take a picture of me sinning and doing wrong. Like she wanted to, just so she can show people, ooh, oh, see, Candy ain't that all that of a Christian. Like, but I don't drink at all, really. But, I'm just curious to just see what the flavor of what beer tastes like, and I want to just try a little sample of what wine tastes like. But I think I may have had some wine or champagne or something for New Year's 2019, and the night before I worked at the Westin Hotel with the temp service, and they said I did a really good job with the dishwashing. And so they had like bananas Foster, and I don't remember what else they had. They had some good ass food there, and they fed us a lot. And so I don't remember what alcoholic drink it was that I had, but I just had like a small amount, or maybe just one. I don't remember, and I don't remember if it was champagne or wine. But I felt guilty after drinking it, and then they had. And it has something alcoholic in bananas Foster, but I heard it's cooked down, But this is the only time I'm going to do this, I promise. Ready? I had a couple more alcohol stories, but I didn't want to, I kind of forgot certain things, but you know, I'm just I mean, like, I heard stuff about what liquor might taste like, but I don't recall having liquor, like absolute vodka or none of that. But I was 27 years old, and I wanted to try some for my birthday. And I wanted to try some vodka for my birthday, but they didn't have any absolute vodka in Denton, Texas. But, one time I had the biological niece Monica pushed me up to try to make a fool out of me, to have me drink electric lemonade flavored daiquiri on purpose, to try to make a fool out of me, and then laughed and stuff. And I was wondering, well, am I tipsy or whatever? But then Ramona tried to tell me that there was another time I drank alcohol that I really do not remember. But she told me about this Boone's Farm drink, and I tried it one time, and I did not like the effect that it had on my body. Both with the daiquiri and the Boone's Farm, I hate the feeling of the idea of being tipsy. I just drank just one bottle of Boone's Farm, and never again. So they said it was cheap wine, and that's why, I had to pee every 5 minutes, and plus I could not feel my legs. I must have been under, because I heard, the idea of beer, wine, and spirits, or something like, spirits, alcohol and spirits and stuff, But I never had a moment where I got, drunk, But they said that I was just tipsy when I had the electric lemonade alcoholic drink. No. Oh, and the foster mom with the graduation my senior year in high school, when she told me that I had alcohol, well, I didn't know that the red punch was spiked. And I didn't feel any effects of being drunk or anything. I just had diarrhea the next day. And then the foster mom, we got into an altercation or an argument later on that day. And she said, and she used it against me and threw it in my face and called me nasty and falsely accused me of shitting on myself on purpose and stuff. Just to be evil and mean. But, this is just me telling, certain stories about, alcohol. But here I go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Budweiser. They didn't have Corona down there. I just want to sample. I think I did try beer before when I was... Oh, hell no. I don't see how people can do it. I'm glad I don't drink. I try to swallow a little bit. Hell no. It did not taste like liquid bread like that guy said. But it just has I don't know what kind of distinctive taste. Some of y'all probably know what it tastes like. Well, this is why I'm glad I don't drink. And I'm not going to try to sample other alcoholic drinks. But, it was New Year's 2019. And I actually felt guilty or felt bad. Like my conscience nagged. And even when I got the beer and I walked up in this hotel room and it's like my conscience nagged. I'm like, well, if you paid to come here, it's like, well, wow, you can just, if you already paid and you a guest and they have snacks just laying out, and you can just grab a beer or grab a wine. Like, wow. But I ain't gonna do that no more. No more. I can't do it. Nasty. But it tastes kind of watery. So if this tastes kind of watery, what does the Bud Light taste like? Yeah, I think sometime in my past, I did try beer before. I just don't remember. Maybe Al fed it to us when we were little, along with the not at the same time, but the Jack Daniel's whiskey. And I think I vividly remember what the Jack Daniel's whiskey tasted like. So It's after 7 o'clock. And, it's very windy outside, but the weather seems like it's, no rain right now. But I heard it's supposed to rain tonight, and then in the middle of the night, and early in the morning and stuff. So I don't know. Last night it was kind of scary, and I got soaked. So I'm gonna see y'all. I just try to have a little fun right now, but I hope that this little sip, no, maybe it won't affect my sleep. I feel kind of guilty. I feel guilty. But anyway, I'm gonna go pour this out, and what else to do with it? But the thing is, the foster mom and the biological family, that controlling to dictate that I should not be allowed, if I wanted to, like, I gotta sneak behind their back and do things, but I never snuck behind their back and drank alcohol or nothing, But Ramona act like she want to try to push me up to do bad things and on purpose try to make a fool out of me, like, all the time, or try to set me up for destruction and then think it's funny. And she's very much a perp, So that's my doggone little story right there. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.